Hey guys, I'm back for another one. Classic nostalgia review. And I'm going back to the 80s. I'm going back to Arnold Schwarzenegger. This time I decided to go with The Predator. Those were probably the two 80s Arnie movies that were the biggest. I think on a rewatch, um, Arnold probably had his best early performance in The Predator. He's actually decent in this movie, a lot better than I remember. Now, that being said, as far as those two movies go, I always liked The Predator more than Terminator as a kid. And as an adult, I can look in a, like a more knowing way and realize that The Terminator is a better acted movie. Linda Hamilton alone is better than the whole cast of Predator. It's a better directed movie. It's a better written script. But somehow, as an adult, I still enjoyed The Predator more, and I think I would be more apt to rewatch that one because it's just a funner movie. Now, that being said, I love Carl Weathers, and Carl Weathers is awesome in this movie. He's super fun. I like slasher movies, which is essentially, it's kind of like a science fiction slasher, which was, I think, probably a new idea at that time, and maybe that's what made it so popular. The special effects in the movie are clearly a little bit dated, but they don't look terrible. And they're not really heavily reliant on special effects anyway. I don't know if it was a special effect how much Bill Duke was sweating in this movie, but he never stopped dripping. Jesse Ventura was probably, I would think, the weakest link of the movie, and still an enjoyable character. He was fun. Now, all that being said, the creature design was interesting, and I think we all know quite a bit what it looks like. You know what I mean? We've all seen this movie, and we've seen enough of the Predator movies to know, the unfolding jaws and everything looked kind of like a cool alien creature. Another thing that was cool about this movie was it's the first movie where you see like an 80s action movie that I can remember where the hero had some vulnerability to him. They always seemed just unkillable in all the movies that they made in the 80s, and in this one they were getting picked off easily one by one, and Arnold Schwarzenegger himself was lucky to even escape this movie because he almost died, and if it wasn't for just a lucky moment, he would have been dead. So I thought that was really cool about the movie. But the star of this film is the Mexican rainforest. Lush green scenery from the moment they jump off the helicopter till the very end of the movie when Arnold is getting back on to the helicopter. Run to the chopper. It's a beautiful film because of that. If you didn't know that there were rainforests in Mexico, now you do know. And it was just one of those movies that is always gonna be rewatchable because it's so fun. It's over the top. It's silly. It's campy. It's violent. The deaths are pretty cool in it. And overall, just a fun watch. So, 1987, The Predator. I was 8 years old when this movie came out, and I thought it was awesome, and I still think it's awesome. I'm going to give it 8 stars on a review, and I hope you guys, if you haven't watched this movie in a long time, or maybe if you never watched it, give it a look. It's still worth a shot. Right, Shadow? She knows. Have a good night.